Hey guys, welcome to United. Welcome to another video. And today is finally time to talk about the Messi-Abidal thing, the Messi-Abidal and Messi situation. I know it's pretty late, it's a week late of when it actually happened, but you know, I want to mention this really quickly, but there is actually something that I think it's thanks to its consequence that I think Barcelona have actually improved because of it. And first of all, let's very quickly start with the quotes from Messi-Abidal and then what Messi said and stuff like that, and going ahead with the video. Messi-Abidal, what he had to say was that we watched games and not the results, but how we played, tactics, the work of the players who don't play a lot, and focus on those details. Many players weren't satisfied or working a lot, and there was also an internal communication problem. The relationship between the coach and the dressing room has always been good, but there are things as an ex-player that I could smell. I told the club what I thought and we reached a decision. Of course, this is something that Abidal is talking about, the sacking of Ernesto Valverde, and you know, basically saying that the players weren't working well, that you know, that it was that there was complaints from some agents of the players saying, hey, this is not how we used to train. Like, I just joined this club, and at my previous club we didn't train like this. We train a lot harder and we're not training hard enough. And then Messi consequently, as a captain, said in an Instagram post that I think that when someone mentions players, they should give names, because if they don't, they are tearing everyone with the same brush and fueling gossip, a lot of which is not true. Okay, so what Messi is here saying obviously is, if you're gonna bash on players, at least say who they are. And obviously Abidal is never gonna do that. It's like, I mean, he should have never done this in the first place. I think that is complete, like, what can we call this? It's kamikaze. It's a kamikaze strategy that Abidal just pulled off. I don't know why he did this. I wouldn't be surprised if Bartomeu asked him to do this, but this is a very kamikaze situation, because, you know, doing something like this, calling out on the players, especially in the heavyweights, is like, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. This could get Abidal sacked very easily. Like, we've seen other directives, other people from the board sacked for less. And like, I mean, I think that just because the players liked Abidal, they pretty much were the factor that Abidal got as a sporting director. I think that this could be solved. I think it's already watered down from what it was the first couple of days. And you know, I'm not a big fan of Messi calling out here, but I can understand that he's captain, he's defending the players. That's something that I actually wanted to go ahead and discuss in terms about. It seems that since this has happened, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Barcelona are playing a lot better. And not only they're playing a lot better, in the sense that they're understanding what Quique Setién, and they're adapting to what Quique Setién wants them to do, but it seems like, to me at least, they're like being a lot more, you know, they're sacrificing themselves a lot more. They're like committing. They're all fighting for one cause. It seems that way. It seems like they're all like, you know, we're gonna win. We're gonna go ahead and give 100% every single game, and it's fantastic to see. It's absolutely wonderful to see. That game against Bilbao, that game against Betis, these players are all playing for one. And you know, I was scared that there were gonna be mentions of, like, you know, that there was gonna be a rupture in the squad, in the dressing room, because I thought that, you know, there was gonna be, you know, the Friends FC players, which are like, you know, the most important players in the dressing room, and then you can have like the newer players that, you know, wanted changes, the younger players, and that could have maybe ruptured the squad. Because let's be honest, we know who was the agent that called out on Ernesto Valverde training tactics, and that was Frankie de Jong's agent, saying, hey, at Ajax I was training a certain way, and here at Barcelona we're not training pretty much at all. And the board pretty much analyzed that. Obviously, players like Messi, Suarez, Piqué, etc., they were pretty happy with Ernesto Valverde, because obviously being given like out of what was it? Out of 6 days, they were given 4 days of rest. So that was ridiculous. But I think right now they're all like, they've been pretty much put on spot, and I believe that it's worked out some way. I don't think this was a strategy again, because this would be a very weird way of executing this. But I believe this worked. I believe that every single one of the players is heavily committed to give 100%. Like, they're gonna do anything to win this season, and that's great. That's honestly great. It's what I've been asking for. I believe that if we're all committed to do things the way we need to do, if we follow the instructions of the coach, if we are able to do what we need to do, this is gonna be. It could be a good season. It could be a good season. We can start transition now. It's actually very similar. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna win anything this season, but in retrospect, if you think about it, this is pretty much something very similar that happened with Luis Enrique. I remember in the 2014-15 season we had a pretty tragic, not tragic, but we had a very dodgy start of the season. Luis Enrique in the game against Sociedad, I remember away from home, I believe we lost 1-0. He benched Messi, Neymar, Piqué. I think he benched someone else. I believe Jordi Alba scored an own goal in that game or something like that. I don't know, something like that. I believe we lost at Anoeta. And after that, there were rumors that, Luis Enrique, how dare you? The press was pretty much like, how dare you bench Messi and Neymar and Piqué and all these players? And pretty much after that, that there was a rupture in the dressing room, things like that. But after that, we turned in an actual footballing machine, and we just started in that amazing run. Everyone was playing at an amazing level. Everyone was playing in the role. We just became the best team in the world, and I'm not sure that it's the same situation, obviously, because we did not have all the players at our disposal in the same way that we did with Luis Enrique. We were already out of the Copa del Rey, so there's no possibility of a treble. But hey, I'm not saying that the Champions League is a possibility. I'm not saying that even the La Liga is a possibility. But if we give what we need, if we give all that we have, we have enough to have a good season. Regardless of winning titles, now we have the possibility of fighting for all trophies until the end, and that's the most that we can ask for. Again, not saying that there is no changes at the end of the season. Of course, there needs to be. We need new players, and there's not many players that we need. Honestly, I would say that let's analyze the situation with Ousmane Dembélé. Let's see, can you stay fit? Can you not? Is it going to be a chronic problem? If it's going to be a problem of your I can see it very difficult that it's a problem with him itself, because he was a player that before joining Barcelona he had three weeks of injury in 2 years, and at Barcelona in 2.5 years he's been away pretty much over half of the games. So it's gonna be very difficult to see. I think that just deciding, if we sell Coutinho and Rakitic and all this stuff, then we bring in maybe Lautaro Martinez, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be pretty decent. At center backs, I believe that we're probably gonna be keeping Piqué. If we're gonna be keeping Piqué, we can bring in Todibo. I hope that he doesn't shine, or that he doesn't shine that much to warrant Schalke paying that 30 million, that we can bring him back. Hopefully we can convince Cucurella or something to stay at Barcelona before Getafe pay the release clause. And if not, we have Junior Firpo, which I guess it should be fine. We have Sergio Roberto and Semedo. We'll see what's going to happen there. But pretty much we have the squad set already. We have the players to play at least for the next season. Maybe one striker could be the addition that we need. And that's pretty much it. If we do things that we need to do, if we can trust in Setien, if we can do the things that we need to do, and also understand that the coach is the leader of the project, you as the players are going to follow the project, you're going to follow the leader. The board is not going to intervene in decisions. They're not going to go ahead and Setien wants to keep Artur, and he wants to keep Todibo. When the start of the season goes, they're not going to sell him to bring in Neymar or something like that. Then obviously the board by 2021. I don't care what they do. I don't care if we win a treble next season or this season or we win anything this season. They shouldn't stay at Barcelona. They shouldn't stay at Barcelona. We need new ideas. We need people that are actually going to respect the project, that I know are going to, respect what we need to do the things that we used to when we were most successful, because obviously I want Barcelona to be the most successful that they can be. And basically that's it. That's all I wanted to say. We have been able to be at 100%. Like, we are committing everything right now. I hope that we can continue this. We have 2 weeks where we only have one game during the week, so that's going to be very beneficial. We can keep working on the play, that we can be systematically integrating those ideas into the brains of the players, into the system of the players, and that hopefully we're going to be able to improve after every game after game after game. With that said, I think that's pretty much it for the rest of the video of today. Let me know your opinions about the situation. Do you think that this team is going to be able to win anything this season? Leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe. I don't know. See you next one, Blaugranas.